what's going on, man? New episode of Playa Politics, man. We back, man.
We back. YouTube, TikTok, shout y'all out, man. We appreciate the love. We going up, man. So y'all, go ahead and jump on board now while there's space. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's the only politics y'all need to be following. It's been a crazy. It's been a crazy month. May is short for mayhem.
It seems like we say this shit every week, though, man.
Yeah, and like May is really short for mayhem. At the same time, I want to go in on black couples and what's been going on in the news with black couples. At the same time, I want to be on some like, man, we got to do better with the couples, and everybody breaking up and everybody fighting, and they got restraining orders and divorce and this, that, and the third. But at the same time, I'm saying that I want to tell everybody, go find married couples, go find couples that inspire you in the real world. Like, let's stop looking at these celebrities as something to worship and as if they can't make mistakes or they got life figured out just because they got some bread. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or they look a certain way or whatever the case may be. Because if May has taught me anything, is that we give too much credit to regular ass people, man. They just got extraordinary jobs, or they got extraordinary talents, or whatever the case may be. Mm-hmm. And I'm just sitting up here, the Cassie situation. Is she a victim? Yes, but at the same time, you're still looking at her different.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, she's still a victim of numerous things, but at the same time, you just like, dang, so like you was actively participating. You know what I'm saying?
Man, listen, every day, that shit right there, man, it just get like
that trial was crazy.
And shit again, ridiculously crazy.
And again, I'm not, Diddy brought all this on himself. I'm not saying he's not. Yeah, I honestly could care less. To be honest, just being totally honest with you, I could care less. But there's a lot of those testimonies, and even some of Kid Cudi's testimony, I was like, dang, it just make you look at Cassie like, so okay, yeah, you a victim, but damn, Shawty, you was you had a lot going on. So
I think that's perfect team doing. Like that's what they want them. You know what I'm saying?
They have to. I get it from that point that that's their job and they have to, and but again, I'm not trying to say she's wrong. It's just from a moral, well, not even a moral standpoint. It's just it's more evidence of just because a woman is beautiful or talented or whatever, don't mean she ain't into some weird freaky shit. You know what I'm saying? This is just more evidence of that. Like, do I believe she did some things because she was scared and all that? Of course, like, but it don't seem like everything she did was because she was scared. You know what I'm saying?
But one thing you gotta understand, that's why I said, man, that's why I look at the way I see how my outlook on everything. So I look at the shit like, okay, it's the right thing to do and it's the wrong thing to do. We all know the right thing and wrong thing to do.
Absolutely.
We don't need no nigga to tell us the right thing and the wrong thing to do. So
no. It's in your essence as a human being.
But in the real world, I'm talking about in the real world, it's a middle line.
Yeah,
it's a middle line, child. It's some niggas. I'm talking about, to you, it might be the wrong thing to do.
Right.
But to him, he see the shit a whole nother way.
Absolutely.
He see the shit like that's the right thing to do.
Absolutely. I mean,
and some niggas, you gotta understand, child. And this what people don't understand. I think I learned that shit coming from the hood. It coming from niggas that I know and niggas that I just see. I just look at nigga actions and shit like that.
Yeah.
And some niggas don't give a fuck about the right or the wrong thing to do. They just want to do what they want to do. It don't matter what the fuck it is. And the majority of niggas out here, especially with money, power like Puffy, influence and shit like that, a lot of them like that.
Yep.
A lot of them think like, nigga, I don't care what y'all niggas say. What I say go.
Yep.
It don't matter. So it really don't fucking matter.
And to be clear, that's not a black thing. That's not a white thing. That is a human thing with money and power thing.
That's a human. You can get a woman. You can get
absolutely
with money and power and influence, and whatever at a certain point, she gonna be like, you know what? Whatever I say goes. It don't really matter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Especially if you in them circles with other people who feel that same way.
Mm-hmm.
They got power influence in they world. Like, you know, you got a dude they got power influence in music. He probably best friends with person they got power influence in movies. They probably are best friends with the guy that got power and influence in sports.
Yeah.
And then that goes to like, oh, now we know the president. Oh, okay, now we know the guy that owns the defense, you know, companies. And that, all of a sudden, you know, your round table is shaping the world, which, you know, we kind of know that's what's going on for real.
That's how the shit goes, y'all.
But you make them friends to protect you from the bullshit.
People
you know,
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And the people with the less influence and power and resource and shit like that, okay, you might hang your hat on your morals and man, nah, so I can't do that and all that shit. But up here in that area right there, when he don't associate with nothing but these niggas like this, these niggas don't know about that. They don't have no.
Yeah,
it ain't no restrictions on none of this shit.
And like as much as I, you know, as much as I was a Jay-Z fan musically, I'm still a Jay-Z fan.
Mm-hmm.
Every year, I hear a story about him where I'm like, that man was money over everything. So mm-hmm. like what kind of money is this gonna make me? Like,
but at that point. With niggas like that, like I know you done met a few niggas like that. I done met a few niggas like that. That just at a certain point or at a certain thing, it's pretty much cutthroat, and it ain't no hard feeling. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no hard feeling.
But that's the business world,
and that's what I'm saying.
The business world. Yep.
And it's just like I fuck with. I understand that, but I just don't choose to act like that.
Right.
That's just me, but that's just my moral. That don't mean shit about the nigga.
Absolutely, I totally agree. And I mean, then too, when it comes to money, power, and influence, same thing we're saying. There are millions of women who are watching. You know, you see the Diddy situation. Now with the Papoose situation, I'll throw the DDG situation in there because that blew up. Tiana Taylor and Iman Shumpert situation. You have, and then now, Chris Brown's situation wasn't a relationship thing. He still got in some trouble, whatever. There, you will see a million women condemning all those men, right? Mm-hmm. And if they did wrong, rightfully so. I whatever. But at the same time, this is the crazy thing about the world we live in. Chris Brown gets into an incident, however long ago, yada yada, go to jail, pays money, get out, yada yada. Guess what? His concert still sold out.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because you gotta understand, some people don't give a fuck about that.
That's my point. Like, okay,
you know what I'm saying?
Here's the crazy part about this. I think there's been so much damage done to his public persona.
Yeah.
I don't know what, hypothetically speaking, he gets off. It would take a lot and some years to even get a fraction of the love he was getting before all this came out. But guess what? Here's the crazy part. Eventually, he's going to throw a yacht party.
Yeah.
After everything we know, guess what? I guarantee you, if he invite 200-300 women to come to that party, all 200-300 women showing up.
Yeah,
I'll bet my bottom dollar on this.
And this another thing about this shit. A lot of people talk about, okay, yeah, home down. He done messed his name up in bid and shit like that. But you gotta understand, he still got a relationship with people, even though people ain't saying that, or even people ain't don't agree with what he did. That's still my partner. I'm still going down. I ain't finna let them just drown.
Not only that, they don't announce every business deal.
Mm-hmm.
Not every business deal is announced in newspapers, the media, and you go on some of these business websites, you can find out mergers and acquisitions and stuff like that. You can find out they just acquired this, or this company merging with this company, or this company is saving this company. They don't announce all of them. So
right.
I'm pretty sure Diddy got a homeboy that's probably looking at him like, hey man, I was doing the same shit. If you get out, I got you, Chuck. Like,
I'm
saying?
That's what I'm saying. Like you, I'm pretty sure I got some problem like that too. It's just like Shawty. Even if you doing some shit I don't agree with, Shawty, I'm like, Shawty, that shit you tripping.
You tripping.
I can't let you drown like that. I can't do it. That's my partner. I can't let him just fall flat like that. And I know I can help him out.
Absolutely.
And I say it again. I don't agree with none of this shit this nigga did.
No.
I don't stand with none of this shit. I had nothing to do with that shit. But at the end of the day, I cannot let home just fall to the wayside like that. Right. Just turn your back on me. Just
like I told everybody. The second he raised his hand up to hit her, or the moment he kicked his foot at her face or whatever, no matter what she's done, that goes out the window, bro.
That's a no.
It just goes out the window. I don't care what she did,
And that video right there alone.
That video alone, but that was it. Listen, he can get off, right? Hypothetically speaking, let's say he gets off. They can't get him on the RICO, whatever. That video still exists.
That video alone,
the pictures of her and her bruises still exist. Like we can look at her all day and be like, "Hey, Shawty a freak."
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, that's all you can say. Like,
exactly.
Shawty a freak. Like
exactly.
But also, if you a grown man, even if you one of them dudes that watch porn, she ain't no different from them. If you really, what I'm saying. Like, so my whole point is you can't judge her as if no other woman like that exists. That's my point in saying that. But
at the end of the day, it's just one rule. You can't do that, Sean.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. It don't matter if she did have a hand and all this shit y'all were doing, shit like that.
As soon as you swing at her, all that shit go out the window.
That's the point. That's the point right there. It's just like, nah, Sean, you can't do that. Like,
I don't care. I don't care. And this to all the men out there. I don't care your race, whatever. I don't care if a woman cheated on you. I don't care if she done stole money. I don't care if she disrespected your mama. If she disrespected the kids y'all ain't got together or whatever. Even kids y'all got together. I don't care what.
All in bed and all that shit.
Yeah, I don't care. She shitted on your bed like old girl did Johnny Depp. I don't care what she has done. It doesn't matter. The second you put your hand up to hit that woman, all that shit go out the window, bro.
And check this out.
Goes out the window.
I see a lot of y'all niggas trying to get your shit off, and y'all trying to do it a little sideways and say, well, shit, you know what I'm saying? All he did was just beat the bitch and all this. I see what y'all niggas trying to say. That's why I be saying. That's why I try to disassociate our shit, everything with y'all niggas. Y'all niggas, I know what kind of niggas y'all live behind closed doors. I know what y'all want to get off.
Right. If you want to argue the RICO side of it, I have no issue with that. Because that's what they actively trying to prove now. Even the judge came out a couple of days ago, and there's been more testimony since he said this. But even the judge was like, hey, y'all not showing me RICO at all.
But this is what I'm saying about that.
Showing me he's just a bad, just a piece of shit person.
Just a piece of shit ass nigga. Basically, that's all he is.
That's not what he's on trial for. You know what I'm saying?
No. I ain't seen him do nothing that threatened anybody's life yet. He beat her. Okay, he threatened her. I mean, he threatened her life and shit like that. Yeah, he could have possibly killed her. But I'm just talking about like
right.
Enough for the RICO. I don't see it, Sean. I just don't see it.
And real quick, this is just a thought. Not saying it couldn't have happened because anything can happen. And I could be wrong. And I'm not defending. Yeah. Before I say this is not me defending him. This is me looking at it from a certain lens of somebody that you see where he's at now. He got everything to lose.
Yeah.
I can't imagine somebody like that. And again, I could be wrong. Because, they were saying, oh, she was afraid for her life. Do you really think he would have risked everything to kill her? With his bare hands. I'm just thinking about, I'm not saying a setup or nothing like that. Don't put that out there. Because, somebody can set it up. He got people, yada, yada. I'm talking about him with his bare hands. Where he is as a celebrity, yada, yada, yada. And maybe it's just me. I just can't imagine somebody that got that much to lose would lose their mind that much to kill somebody.
I just think
it can happen. I'm just saying, like,
I just think shit like that happen more than average. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, I'm looking at it from the simple fact that you can slip up and down, do something to her and kill her. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. That shit all the time. You know what I'm saying? You fuck around and throw her on the ground too hard and she hit her head and kill her and she die.
Right.
Shit like that. What I'm talking about, shit like that. I'm talking about
like that, yeah.
He probably didn't intentionally do it, but it just like he did it. You feel what I'm saying?
No, now that's what I'm saying. And that's what I meant by, when I preface, like, there's a nuance to it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you get mad at her and it's like, I'm about to go over there. Bro, what are you really going to do? Because if something happens, there's a lot of, there's only so much you can cover up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you can. I'm not saying you can't, but if something happened to Cassie, and then people coming out like, yeah, they had an abusive relationship, it ain't gonna be long before somebody like, all right, that nigga must did that shit. Cause you see what I'm saying? So and that's what I mean by that. It's like I don't somebody that big, and then and like I said, when that but when that tape came out, it was just like, but hear the crazy part though. Hear the crazy part. And R. Kelly proved it. R. Kelly proved this shit more than anybody in the world. R. Kelly had a whole, R. Kelly had a whole tape out.
Yeah.
Shit died down for like what, 2-3 years?
Mm-hmm.
Next thing you know, he back.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I say, Shawty, we gotta understand. Shit, nigga be so surprised by this shit. I'm like, how y'all be surprised if y'all look at history and look at what's been going? Like, this shit done happened million times before. And the people and the media and shit like that show you. Yeah. If you valuable to them, they don't care about this shit, man.
Not only that,
they really give a fuck about Shawty well-being. Come on, man.
And I mean, you hear the stories.
Yeah.
Because remember, this is when we was in middle school and high school. Yeah. When that whole thing came out, we speaking on R. Kelly. That whole thing came out in late 90s, early 2000s. By the time 02, 03 rolled around, he was back outside like as if that didn't happen.
And that's what I'm saying. It don't matter. That shit do not matter, man.
Not only that, you could ask a young lady back then or an older lady back then. Yeah, I'm going to the R. Kelly concert. It don't bother you that we don't really know. And it's like,
but listen, wow. I'm gonna say it like this. I'm gonna say another example that I heard. I don't forget where I heard that, but it's a good example. Yeah. I'm gonna flip it around. I'm gonna say, cause nigga don't understand about value. When I say value, you always gotta add value everywhere you go, Sean. Because that's the only real thing keeping you around.
Right. Now,
if you're in a relationship right now, the only reason you still around is value.
Absolutely.
Nigga just shout out, man. Them folk won't die for me and listen, man. If the situation get to the point where you ain't valuable no more, them folk finna cut your ass. Nigga.
That's it.
Nigga don't understand that shit. Like
that's it.
That's with anybody. That's just like the example I'm finna use is Bobby and Whitney.
Facts.
Now, all these time we thought Bobby down, man. Bobby fucked. We thought he fucked, man. Yeah. He fucked her career up and all that shit. Mm-hmm. And Bobby kept that bitch silent. Didn't say nothing. Let y'all niggas just kill him, y'all. Let y'all niggas destroy him.
He don't get enough credit, and I can't say credit, but he really took the heat for everything for a long time.
Bobby the last man standing. Bobby the last man standing out of all this shit.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. But that's how God worked, though, y'all.
That's crazy.
That's how God worked. That's what I'm saying. Like, niggas like, You gotta understand, them niggas killed Bobby his whole career. Damn near killed his career, finished his career. I ain't gonna say Bobby then had a hand in that shit too, cause he was on that shit. Yeah, when he got to the point, home waited to the end of his career, say, hey, home, y'all nigga got on me for that shit. She introduced me to all that crazy shit. I wasn't doing none of that shit.
And I'll never forget when that came out. I'll never forget the whole thing.
And you know what people said?
Yeah.
Nah, man. I don't believe that shit, man. She said the shit.
She said.
People on her family members said that shit, and they still, man. Nah, man, Bobby was just a damn wild ass.
Nah.
And it's just like
wild with him. Come to find out, they were wild together.
But the media had value in Whitney Houston.
Yeah, and as soon as they didn't, what happened?
What happened?
As soon as they didn't, yeah, that's true.
It's a lot of niggas, it's a lot of celebrities and shit out here shouted that couldn't get their head around that shit. They couldn't get their head around when I was popping. Everybody loved me. The media down, they couldn't stop now talking about me. Everybody was smiling and then when your ass fall out home, them same people look at your ass like, home, get the fuck up around me, man. And them niggas can't take that shit, shawty.
And because it's you know, fame is one of the biggest drugs out there.
Yeah.
Being known, notoriety.
Yeah.
It's
really just being accepted, shawty. That's all it is.
Yeah, of course. And in other words, it could be used as vanity. Man. Yeah, in other words, it could be used vanity. Really wanted to be seen, wanted to be accepted, wanted to be acknowledged. And at the end of the day, it's all about, you know, being validated by the outside world versus being somebody that can, you know, you validate yourself. You know what I'm saying? And we're not taught that anyway. People don't learn that until like.
But listen, you know what I'm saying? We talk about this shit all the time. That's just like
yourself, man.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like the girl we see on Instagram. We'll look at a picture of, like, okay, boy, shout out A1. In our head, we already know. And when you start seeing her just start going a little bit extra for the lights and shit like that, you like, okay, I give 6 months. She gonna got it on the.
Yep.
Man, I give 6 months. 6 months. That shit be just like that, y'all. Because they got it. They just gotta keep getting accepted, y'all.
Hey, and to speak on that real quick. Sidebar. You know your girl Tia Cooper?
Yeah.
You know she got OnlyFans, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
I was on Reddit, and it's a dude I follow on Reddit.
Yeah,
that's what he does. I don't know what he does for a living.
Yeah,
he got enough money to go on to subscribe to everybody OnlyFans and put that shit out there.
Yeah,
I saw a picture of her the other day, and I said, "Damn!" I said, "It's amazing where she went from just wanting to be the sexy basketball player to now you half naked." You know what I'm saying?
You really Instagram model.
I said, well, that's crazy. Like, it was just amazing because you like that at one time she didn't have to do that. But then it just gradually was like.
But see,
that's crazy.
People, you know what I'm saying? You think people don't see they value each other, but they know they be knowing that thing about it. Like a girl knows she got a big ass. She know why these niggas here.
Of course.
Like, these motherfuckers, man, these niggas just all want to fuck out. Child, you got a big ass. Child. What you think, nigga, trying?
And you know it's back there.
You come on now.
Matter of fact, you buy clothes to accentuate it. You take pictures.
You on Instagram all day. Exactly.
Like, stop.
You on Instagram every day, child.
Every day.
And then you get, and then see that shit that be killing me. You like, man, these niggas thirsty.
Every day.
What you think, child?
And this includes from the highest of high celebrities. Like I follow Carrie Hilson on Snapchat, and I don't even be on Snapchat.
Mm-hmm.
But guess what? Every time I tap it, Carrie Hilson got like 1,000,001 stories on there. You just like, damn, so like, yeah. And this great thing about social media is, it made everybody just start their own reality show.
That's what I'm saying. That's the only thing it did. That's the only thing social media did, y'all. Social media making everybody like, okay, we gonna see if you can get to the next level.
Because I've seen random stories of people documenting something in their life, like, oh, I'm going to get a crown put in. Like, you just like, who gives a? And then you go see, you know, there's enough people caring about that to where they posting it. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like you getting.
It's crazy. Why not though? This my thing about the shit. If you look at social media, it basically like why not? You got the niggas like why, and you got niggas like why not? Cause it's just like if I come on this motherfucker and talk about damn my high school years, every day I got a story about hey boy, I remember that one time boy I had said and that shit get 100,000 likes. Or that shit get down, that shit get even that shit get 1,000 likes.
Yeah, 1,000. That shit is great for me. All it take about 500 to 1,000.
But that's great for a nigga talking about some shit that happened in high school.
Yeah, yep.
Like, and like, okay, every day I can come in and get 1,000 likes. Okay, shit. Let me tell them about that. What happened one New Year?
Yeah.
Okay, that shit get 3,000 likes.
Yep.
And it's just like, but it's just the simple fact that motherfucker be running around and motherfucker acting like your value don't really down.
Yeah, because let me go past. Let me go a little bit further with that. Every time you do a video, you get let's say we'll just use a good number. Let's say you get 3,000 likes. Probably more views than likes. There, not everybody that watch it like it. Yeah. Let's say 3,000 likes on everything. Yeah. But it get like. Let's say it get like 5,000 views.
Yeah.
Well, we'll say 7,000 because a lot of times it's way more. You get 7,000 views, 3,000 likes. You in your head might be like, damn, so like people really, I can't. The problem because when it's your ego.
Yeah. And that's the thing.
You cool to them people. That don't mean you about to get invited on the red carpet somewhere.
No, and that don't mean you necessarily
the people.
That don't mean you necessarily cool. That just mean they was entertained by that shit for a little while. But
anything is relatable.
Yeah, but next week I about to forget all about that shit and won't come back to this motherfucker. Niggas don't understand this shit. Niggas be like, damn, shawty, these motherfuckers down. Well, y'all niggas ain't supporting me. No, nigga, you gotta understand. We in our own world, my nigga. You gotta do something for me to down pay attention to what you got going on, nigga. I'm not your fan. I'm not your diehard stan like that.
Right. And that like I said, you can have a guy. You can have a guy. Let's say you have a guy that use the Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese thing. You will have a guy that might speak on like Angel Reese, right? And let's say he bigging her up, yada yada. And he like, Angel Reese, she dope, yada yada. But he might not get that many people, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And he could think the world fucked up, but it's just like, nah, it's just either the right people haven't found your content, or the people that have just like, nah, I'm cool, because
that's what I'm saying.
Might be another guy that got videos dogging her the hell out, and he got hella views. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga be like, oh, yeah, that's what I'm trying to hear.
Yeah,
exactly. And that even with your friend group, Sean. That's just like your friends. Cause I read the book, I forgot what the name of the book was, but the book was just really talking about value.
Right.
They were just saying like, nigga, you got to provide value everywhere you go.
Everywhere.
You go on your fuck. That's what I said.
And not any relationship value. Just you gotta be useful.
Yeah, but niggas don't understand. Niggas don't understand that even your relationship, this shit is on the time basis, nigga. Absolutely. You can run out of time. You can just be like, hey, to a point where a woman just like, hey man, this shit ain't working out. And, you know what I'm saying?
And understand this too. You might have her now because you're useful now.
Yeah, that's exactly.
And what I mean by that is she might come to you and be like, oh, I've never met a guy like you, yada yada yada. That might be because you got a skill she needs in that time period.
Yeah.
Whether it be business or you bring something to the table at that point, and she's like, "Oh my God!" But be careful, because once she gain the knowledge and get everything she need out of it, she ain't gonna be looking at you as that guy no more.
That's why you got to be invaluable. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's just even with your friendship, man. Like especially at our age, you get to our age, nigga ain't got time to be motherfucking listening to what you got going on home, cause nigga got family, nigga got kids, nigga got the job, nigga don't have time to be sitting there just kicking the shit with you, y'all. You feel what I'm saying? Unless you just a nothing ass nigga, You a nothing ass nigga, he a nothing ass nigga. Y'all ain't got shit going on. Right. Y'all perfect for each other. But I'm talking about like regular niggas that well, these niggas in my circle, these niggas got shit going on. They don't have time. That's what I'm saying. Niggas just like, child, you don't holler at y'all. You don't be talking to home every day. No, I don't. He don't have the time, and I don't have the time.
Yeah, all my homeboys, we don't talk every day.
You can't talk every day. Like what do you have going on if you could talk every day?
Unless it better be business.
It gotta be.
It gotta be business, bro.
It just like, and then they just like me and you. We kicking the shit. Right. And we like shit. Hey, we might well make some money out of this shit or make a show out of this shit or do something with this shit. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. And that's what it could be. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying about the whole thing. It's just about value, man. They go back to the Papoose shit and the Remy shit. Like
this shit sad. Let me throw this. Let me say that first.
This shit is fucking crazy, man.
It's sad as hell, bro. It's sad as and it's easy to take his side. Is it just because we men and we understand what men go through? But fellas, I understand something. If a woman believes you're broke, whatever, and you gotta understand. And now I'm understanding something about this broke word. It's whatever her definition of broken is. Mm-hmm. You can't go by your own definition of what broke is. To me, broke is a man that doesn't have any money and he ain't got no money coming in.
Yeah.
That's broke.
Yeah.
Broke is not you got paid your paycheck and you took care of all your bills and you only got a little bit left, for the week or however until your next paycheck. That's not broke.
That's real.
Handling business.
In the real world, it ain't broke.
Yeah, in the real world, it ain't broke. But to these women, it seems like broke is you can't do what I want you to do. You can't buy me what I want you to buy me. People don't look at you a certain way because you ain't stunting and whatever. And even telling a woman no to something, like to buying something or going somewhere. I've seen if you broke, just say that. It's like that man got stuff to do with it, bro. He can't just be. So I don't, I know Remy was talking about he broke. Yeah,
But look, or you forgot to put one in. Or I ain't saying about this situation, but I'm just using another.
Yeah.
Or you could have invested in Shawty. You could have depleted all your funds to get Shawty where she need to be.
Right.
And you like, shit, okay, I took the L, we Shawty down, get up, we gonna bust it up, we gonna do our thing together.
Right.
Then get to the point where she get to another level, she looking around like, my nigga, it ain't.
You ain't got it.
You ain't got it like that. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got it like I got it. I'm like, damn, I thought this
exactly. Yeah.
And it's just like, but that shit right there hurt. I ain't gonna lie, this shit will hurt, but it's just like, you just took a bad deal. You took a bad gamble, I guess, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? It's fucked up, but it's just like we said, you can't expect a motherfucker to treat you like you treat them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I never did no shit like that. I never expect nobody to treat me like I treat them.
Nah, it's real. It's real. And like I said, it's just the more I hear women and they use the broke word, it's just like, and I be mad at dudes that don't call them. Like, what do you mean by that? You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes, you watch podcasts and one be like, oh, he was broke. What do you mean by that? Mm-hmm. Like, do you mean he ain't got no money at all and he ain't got no bread coming in? Or, well, he only make a certain amount. That don't mean he broke. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but you know how that shit go, man, when a nigga tell the story, though. You know how it is.
I get it. You know what I'm saying?
But you know how it is when a motherfucker telling the story.
Oh, absolutely.
Like a nigga just every nigga story, the enemy is a bitch ass nigga. He gonna never say, but home was a good ass nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? He was a good guy, but I did some sucker shit. Hell nah, nigga ain't gonna say that. Man. This nigga's a bitch ass nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? And the same thing with that. It's just like, okay. And my thing is, I look at the outside shit because I hate these two going at it on public like that. Like y'all need to do that shit behind closed doors.
I can't stand it. The fact that he even got out like this, I'm just like,
I like them too.
I like them when he came out.
Yeah, I like them too. As a couple though.
Yeah, I said this is bad, so
yeah. It's gonna get nasty and nasty. This shit's gonna get nasty, man.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you like this. This one thing I want to say, Sean. Yeah. Listen, I understand they throwing dirt on each other, shit like that. You know, Remy doing her shit down, Papoose doing his shit. You throwing they significant other, whoever they fucking with now, in the mix and shit like that.
Yeah.
Listen, all y'all niggas doing all that talking, just, hey, I don't know if Carissa she'll do that shit, the Remy and all that. Y'all there, listen, man. Don't let the internet fool y'all folk, man. Don't get nowhere near them people. Don't get nowhere on reach with them people. I'm telling you, them folk gonna make them folk look real bad. I don't even know why we even got to talk about this, y'all.
Listen,
I don't even know why we got to talk about this.
I'm not saying Remy Ma can't fight, but there is a clear difference between somebody that fight on the street and somebody that fight in the ring.
It be killing me, Charlotte.
It's a clear difference, Charlotte. It's a clear difference.
Killing me with that shit,
Charlotte. This is. Listen. Understand something. You see how big the Rock is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Rock is a big dude. Right? I think he was like 6'4", 6'5". Mm-hmm. He might be at like 270, 280 by now. All muscle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All muscle. And I ain't saying he can't fight. He's 2-something. One of them UFC dudes at 180 will kick his ass.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get it twisted, Charlie.
This is what they do, Charlie.
Kick his ass, Charlie.
This is what they do.
This is what they do.
This how they get their money, Charlie. So it's just like,
right.
Remy pull the gun out on it and bust it. Like, stop. Like, let's just stop all that, man. We not even getting to that. We don't even want these folks to get to that level where they.
It's a quick 2-piece and somebody out. So.
Man. You seen that lad fight she was in when she put a shot on her butt? Yeah, man, come on, man.
Yeah. We ain't doing that.
Please, we not getting to that point. Like,
throw that part of the argument out of us.
Yeah, I just be hearing niggas say shit. It be just like, shout to stop. Why y'all niggas just making this shit? And then, because some people, that shit right there make you crash out or make you do something crazy. I ain't gonna say she doing. I ain't saying she doing it, but I'm just saying.
I
don't do shit like that, and then just you make a wrong mistake, and then
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, real tough.
But that right there, I wouldn't even.
Hell no.
Oh, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even ball up that tree right there, man.
Now, as a man right now, unless I got some serious training, I wouldn't fight him.
Yeah. Nah, a regular nigga out the street, man, them folks gonna do you wrong, man.
Her hands look quicker than mine right now. I ain't going out.
And I ain't saying a nigga ain't got no hand, but my
nigga, like on, man. And it's definitely not that, but you talking trained versus untrained.
And this ain't this just ain't a boxer. This ain't just like a person that did boxing and an amateur fighter or some shit like that.
Talking about somebody that's doing backyard brawl. We talking about somebody.
Like, okay, I can understand that. A nigga who ain't properly trained. I ain't saying they ain't properly trained, but I'm just saying, like, come on, man. These folks are.
It's different.
These folks are professional.
Listen, I've never been a Floyd Mayweather fan. No, never.
Yeah.
I saw one of his training videos and I said, "Oh, okay."
No, that ain't what you want to do. I don't care. I don't care.
No problem. Got it.
I don't care what you think.
And look, I ain't never been a fan of Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah, but that ain't what you want to do.
Training video. I said, "Oh, never mind."
Like, I don't agree with the shit that he do sometimes for like
No.
You know, like the running it for like the fights and shit like that.
Oh, yeah.
But technically and defensively, can't nobody fuck with Floyd, man.
Yeah. Know what I'm saying? Like, you know, nah, we ain't doing that.
Like,
we ain't doing
some shit I seen a nigga. He was in there boxing, man, and shot they in a boxing match and shot them. he trying to hit the nigga home, did damn back turn and shit like nigga just like
Oh, you talking about the dude with the afro?
Yeah, with the afro and
he embarrassed
at him and hit the nigga and
Yeah.
shit. Nigga just like shouted.
Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, he lost his next fight too, because they were mad at him for doing all that.
Yeah, he be doing too much. Yeah, I knew eventually that shit gonna catch up.
They didn't, I forget that guy name. I gotta look that up. But yeah, it's just, but
I don't mean to go off a sidebar, but just speaking of that, just like I just seen some shit down where two niggas tried to fight. They tried to fight Bud or something like that. Bud at a boxing ring. He watching somebody spar, and the niggas tried to run up on Bud.
I already know. Yeah. Oh, I just read a story about what's the guy name? You know that movie Ip Man?
Yeah, IP Man.
Yeah, Ip Man is like five of them. The main started, man. He's Donnie Yao, whatever his name.
Yeah, that IP Man. Y'all remember that shit?
Yeah, Donnie. I think it's Donnie Yao. Anyway, they said him and his wife were leaving a club type restaurant or something like that. I don't know where this was. And they said 8 dudes ran up on him.
Yeah.
8. Because they were talking stuff inside. They were talking shit inside the club. And he told his wife, hey, let's go, because, yada, yada, yada. And as they were walking outside, the 8 dudes followed them. So tell me why all 8 of the motherfuckers ended up in the hospital.
What you expected? Like
all 8 of them.
I didn't expect that less. I didn't expect that. That's what I'm saying about the Bud shit. Nigga ran up on Bud threw one of them niggas in the ring. Oh man, like what y'all nigga doing? Why would you run up there and get yourself hurt like that?
Hey, please go watch The Locks. Talk about the time they thought they were gonna have to fight Mike Tyson. That shit. I hate that comedy show.
Man, I gotta check that shit. I hate to get off of the subject, but I just had to put that out there.
Hey, Jada Style was like, man, one of us gonna have to poke this nigga with it. They were talking about that. Said one of us gonna have to do something.
But nigga,
they were trying to figure out.
To get on that shit.
They were trying to figure out which dude in their crew, because it was only like 5 or 6 of them.
Yeah.
Like, hey man, we gotta figure out which one of y'all gonna take that first punch.
Man,
they said that's the only way we gonna get him. Somebody gotta eat that first punch.
I don't know what to do, Shawty. I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know what to do.
Hey, could you imagine you about to get into it with Mike Tyson? It's a group of y'all. And that thought come through your head like, hey, bro, one of us got to take the first one, so.
Like,
because that's the only way we're going to get this nigga. Somebody got to take that first punch. Huh?
But it ain't going to be men off the shoulder, though. It can't be men from the shoulder.
No.
It got to be something like you grab the nigga or something like that. That's from the shoulder shit. You guys, come on now. Stop all that.
You maybe could take a jab, but if you
might get a concussion, man. might give you a concussion, man, doing that shit. Carissa Shield might give you a concussion. That's what I'm saying. Like
hey, put you in another realm or something.
Yeah, like you might not you might wake up to that week somewhere, man.
Wake up another person. So like,
you know what I'm saying about the Carissa Shield shit? Like, you run up on them folk, man. Especially a woman versus woman. Come on, y'all. That's folks in the hospital somewhere.
That's facts. That is facts.
And it's just like, I don't understand. I be hearing niggas say shit, so I can't believe these niggas are that dumb, so. I can't believe that shit. Like, I understand.
I
understand you don't want to give a nigga all the props and whatever shit like that. But it's just a certain point, just like, shout it.
Hey, just shut
shut the fuck up, man. Like, you don't know be on the internet reading shit. You be like, just shut the fuck up, man.
Every day.
But I'm saying it getting so bad. That's why I was saying like that's why I don't read comments. It's just like
I can't help. It's so addictive, Sheldon.
But they so fucking stupid, Sheldon.
Like I be sitting there really like, cause like I said, comments let you know that there are people that think in the wildest things and in the crazy way. You just like, man, y'all, damn, all right, like.
But see, sometimes, but you gotta understand, it's some nigga that do just say shit just to say it, just to get a reaction and shit like that. So you gotta put that in there, so it's just like you don't know no more. You don't know like, did this nigga say something to get a rise out of people?
But that's my point. But that's my point. You'll have I've seen videos with men and women.
Mm-hmm.
And I see it on Twitter too. Like they got these people on Twitter that'll tweet something. They'll tweet out some bullshit on purpose.
On purpose, yeah.
Just to get the engagement. And
Yeah.
people will get mad, yada, yada, yada. But you'll also have people in the comment section that's agreeing with whatever bullshit they say.
Yeah.
Like, I agree. You just be like, that person didn't even mean what they said, but
no, they just said some shit.
Yeah, they just said some shit to get some engagement.
But,
you know
but some niggas, that's what I be saying, like, but some niggas do shit like that just to, just to poke the belt, you know what I'm saying, just to make the shit stupid, absolutely. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
That's what I was saying about the Papoose shit. Like, I'm looking at the shit and they just like, I hate them folk going through this shit, cause it's just like, this shit getting bad, man.
It's bad. It's horrible.
Like the last shit I just seen before we started.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is going? Like, you would never think Home would be doing no shit like that, cause he never did no shit like this. Nah,
he always said I'm chilling, but he said
I don't really get into that.
He said and that lets me know that the whole thing is going too far. Like, you know, we in a space that us as everybody outside of that situation. We shouldn't even be here.
But that's what I'm saying. That let me know that, Shada, we're in a different era right now, Shada. Like, absolutely. This shit right here,
it's different, man. It's
right here is a whole nother level, Shada. Like,
and it's sad, man. I don't like it.
But it's just like this way this shit at though, Shada. Like,
I really don't like this shit, bro.
This shit is crazy, Shada. Cause just like at this point, you got to think like for if you get a divorce, for the legal standpoint, you had to do this shit.
Right.
You had to put this shit out so the world can hear all the shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just like we really going in court on the internet.
Right.
Like, this shit used to be from at court, but now it's the internet. Like,
yeah, everything's court of public opinion now. Everything.
You know what I'm saying, like, now it's just like,
absolutely.
So it's just like, and then you got somebody who private, who don't do none of this shit.
Right.
The only way you can come out on top on shit like that is you got to have less skeleton than that person.
Yeah.
Like, that same thing with the Drake and Kendrick shit. Like, it was just really the person with the less skeleton.
Yeah, that's the competition. Like what can you reveal about the other person that's worse than what they're gonna reveal about you? And it keeps going, bro.
That's what the beef got to, Shawty. The beef got to.
It don't stop, bro.
The beef got to. Well, you got this nigga got an army of niggas on his side, for dirt, digging for dirt down, just trying to find some shit down. The shit on you, and then you got your people.
Right.
Yeah. After your people did their homework, they said, man, we ain't got that, man. Nigga don't do shit.
Right.
His people came back and said, hey, boy, we got everything, man.
Right.
And you got home with all this shit in his head at home. That's what I'm saying. This shit is crazy, man. This shit crazy.
I like I said at the beginning, I hate that all these couples we celebrated, not as a representation of us, but it, like, again, because the way the other side tries to make us seem.
Yeah.
And we got all these, these black couples that, whether they were married or not, whatever the case may be, it was just like, it was so dope to see it. And you know what I'm saying? You're like, yeah. And then because and for me personally, it's always like, because people follow celebrities so much.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It was like, okay, at least they're following people that's like doing good, or like, okay, cool, like, yeah, follow the couple that's showing love to each other and doing this and doing that. Yeah. And now that it's breaking down, people gonna be on, some people. I ain't saying everybody, but there's people out there like, man, now you got all the sucking niggas like, man,
oh yeah, that's coming.
Yeah, I told you.
That's coming.
All the man hating ass women like, see, I told you niggas ain't shit. It's just like, oh.
I give you Saturday. I give you Saturday that when the video from them niggas gonna start coming in.
Mm-hmm.
Cause they on the Diddy Cash shit right now.
Yeah.
But this shit just came out, so it's just like, okay.
Oh no, somebody made a Remy video yesterday.
Yeah, I know. They already here.
They were going in on Remy. Them niggas. Hey, I'm telling you something, Shawty. Some of these dudes can't wait,
but
they can't even give it. They can't. It's just. It's like they just. It's like they sit back like this. Just. It look like they probably got like 5 screens up and 2 or 3 phones, and they scanning everything. Like, oh, I can't wait. I can't wait till this. You know. And it's just like, bruh.
And it's just like the angle they already gonna use. You know everything they gonna do, son. You know everything these boys finna do before they even do it. Cause it's just like, I know what kind of spin you finna take on this shit, but his fan base gonna eat the shit up. It don't matter, son.
Absolutely. Like I said, I know you didn't know too much about the DDG and Halle Bailey situation, but God, them dudes went in on her ass, y'all. Like, to me, and personally, I think she's a pretty girl. I don't think she's ugly, but you couldn't tell them niggas that, man.
No. That shit right there.
I'm like, God,
this shit right there, and that's what I be saying about them niggas.
Yeah.
That's why I despise them niggas so much, y'all, because it's just like, all niggas be just, I just can't describe it, y'all. Like, it's just like that divide right there, so we don't need that shit, man.
That's
that bullshit, y'all.
That's my whole thing. Cause now you got this couple, then that I told these folks last night. I said, hey man, somebody go put a watch on Sierra and Russell Wilson. Somebody go put a watch on.
They been waiting on that shit. Hey, you know them folks been waiting on that shit.
Hey, and I guarantee it's the dudes.
Yeah,
dudes are. I don't think
it's some women out there too. It's some women out there too.
Yeah, but I think if that were to happen, God forbid, dudes will lose that.
Man, them niggas will have a damn.
Cause they been coming for Sierra for years.
I'm talking about for years, boy.
For years.
And it's just like that shit right there, man. It's just like that's the point. That's the point I'm saying. Mm-hmm. Like shit like that get more praise and get more recognition than anything productive, child.
Yeah, I agree.
Anytime, like every time, it's just like anytime they got a chance to down, just try to like when that shit when they love that shit, child. It's some nigga that love that shit, child.
They do.
Like it ain't no end in sight for the shit. It ain't no good point. Like niggas just like, so what's your goal then? Cause I be trying to think these niggas they standpoint. That's the same thing with the nigga shit. I ask my partner. I'm just like, so listen, put yourself in her shoes, huh?
Right.
Would you tell on your home girl? Would you tell on your best friend for a girl?
Right.
Oh, that's a good point. Why you didn't think about that? Why that shit didn't never cross your mind, son?
Don't want to. Just like the video I sent you yesterday, where the dude was breaking down why he left the woman.
Yeah.
Halfway through, I knew what he was about to do.
Yeah.
Halfway through that video, I was like, oh, I see what he's doing. Like,
yeah.
He was like, oh, she went, I grew, and she didn't, and she was this, and she was that. And then right at the end, I was like, I feel it. And right at the end, he's like, yeah, see, this is what women do, yada, yada. Bro, I ran to the comments so fast, and the very first comment, the very first one, a woman was like, but what did you do to her? Why did you?
I'm telling you, Shawty.
I said, that's
that right there is that shit is easy money right now, Shawty.
Easy money, Shawty.
Easy money, Shawty. If you want to blow up, you want to get big real quick, man, you go that route, you killing them folk, boy. Easy.
Because I was sitting there like, and of course she got drugged all through the comments. Cause it was just like, sorry, you didn't even watch the whole thing. But then what made it funny as I kept going, it was a few women that was, why didn't you? I'm sitting there like, sorry, you didn't even watch the whole.
But that's what.
But that just let you know people mindset out here like. It's crazy, man.
That's what we talking about. The last shit about that stat that came out with saying like it was like 60% of people ain't had a hug in 6 months and shit like that.
Yeah.
When you think about shit, it's just like when I see shit like that, I think like why do people want people to do this shit?
Yeah.
Why do the masses, why do the media want this shit to be like this? Why they want people separated like this?
Yeah.
Like
Absolutely.
you can't even meet and come together with people in your race.
Right.
Like, period. Fuck in your race. Period.
Right. Nah, real talk.
Nigga ain't had to go from nobody for 6 months.
Real talk.
Nigga feel like, shawty, that shit is fucking crazy, shawty.
Bro, this shit is wild, bro.
And it's like they get madder and madder every day, shawty. Like,
this shit is wild.
We talked about this Reese shit. Shawty, it's just some point where you can call her a nigga if you feel like it, shawty.
Damn near.
They'll back that shit up.
And I found not a good reason.
Yeah.
One of the reasons.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think she said this at last season.
Yeah.
But she said, you know, she alluded to, well, you know, Angel, you know, Caitlin Clark ain't the only reason why everybody's watching the WNBA. You know, I'm here too. And I think this is around the time, either like the beginning of the season, the middle of the season, because whether people like her or not, Angel Reese has a lot of fans.
Yeah,
it'd be a lot of girls lined up.
Yeah,
you know, for her autographs and all that.
Yeah.
All so she is to act like nobody mess with her or she don't have. No, she has a lot of. I won't say she has many Caitlin Clark, but she has a lot of fans.
Yeah.
So, but even that clip that somebody showed, and then somebody, you know, they said there's a guy on YouTube who makes videos of all her misses. Like every time she misses.
Yeah, I seen that shit.
Yeah. Every time she misses, he make a video. Yeah. And it's like, okay, cool, that's fine. But to me, that you still haven't given me a solid reason on why she just get this hate and
that's what I'm saying. Like you said that's fine. You said it's fine, but I'm thinking in my head, like, is it? Like what is the purpose of you actually going through all these games and editing out all
everything? Yeah, right.
Games, shawty.
Right.
This what I'm saying about this shit. What would make you just spend all that time and effort in this shit, shawty?
Correct. And you know he ain't the only one. He's just the most notable one, but you know he ain't the only one.
But he's just the fact that it's people out there that doing this shit.
Yeah, and then one of the guys that Ryan Clark called out, Dave Portnoy, he made a video in response.
Man, I forget. We forgot to get on home, man.
Yeah.
We got to get on that Dave Portnoy ass nigga, man.
He made a response video saying that we don't hate Angel Reese as a person. He said and he used the word hate too. He was like, he said we hate her in the sense of in sport, like the same way a fan of one team would hate their closest rival. Like, you know, like a Knicks fan hate Reggie Miller.
Yeah.
You know, he was speaking on like that. And he started off like that. And I said, okay. But then as he kept going, it was like, bro, that's not sport. What you talking about? Like,
but this is what I'm saying about that. I understand. Well, I understand his point from he's saying like, hey, we white. We ain't got no, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
We seeing it from the sports standpoint. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
So we shitting on them because of the sports standpoint.
Right.
But it's just my thing where I don't never look at them niggas because I don't care about what they think. My thing is the niggas that's around him that feel comfortable with letting him just go off like that.
Right.
It's just like looking at a nigga go at your cousin, just going crazy on your cousin.
Yeah.
Your girl cousin probably do some crazy shit, but at a certain point, you just like, okay, so like,
yeah,
it's still my cousin, my nigga. Like,
not only that, like if you like,
I understand your point, but it's still my cousin, my nigga.
Let's say something was done on Monday that shows, you know, a close friend, family member did, and somebody, you know, one of your homeboy called out like, hey man, that shit was fucked up, yada. Okay, cool. And that's Monday. It's 2 months later.
Mm-hmm.
And the person like, man, you know what was fucked up? That shit your cousin did, yada. I was like, hey, damn, bro. Like,
hey, okay.
Hey, bro, like, especially if it don't hurt you.
Yeah. But
that's the other part. Like,
but
ain't nobody, yeah.
Even if it's some shit where you say, okay, I see that, yeah, don't fall down dead. But you start seeing niggas just go hard and hard and hard and hard. It just like for it just the shit when you start down. Just I still start seeing it get a little racial. I be like,
yeah, like
as a black man, I just can't see myself just sitting here just looking at this shit like it just cool. So like,
right.
But at the end of the day, it's a black. For one thing, it's a woman. Number two, it's a black woman. So right. I'm just gonna sit here and just let y'all just the white niggas now.
But that's my point. The thing I didn't like about the back and forth is that, and it's on both sides, but there are people that want to act like it's not about race, but yet it is. Like it's been made about race on both sides, white and black people. Like
that's a narrative they spin.
Yeah, and granted, like I don't mind it being like somebody was like, oh, this is a rivalry, even though it's not. But people making it a thing like, oh, Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark, they two of the new talent in the WNBA, yada yada. They play on different teams. They got to play each other and all this stuff. Okay, cool, that's fine. Like yada yada. But to act like white people can't tell me there isn't a part of them that hate Angel Reese just because she's loud, brash, whatever. And she really ain't that loud like that. But the because I said if things were opposite, right? Let's say, let's just switch skin color. It would be it'd be the other way around. Like it would be like, oh, y'all, the things that they're accusing Angel Reese of doing. You mean to tell me if a white girl doing that and you would feel the same way? And I know you would. You know what I'm saying? Like I know you would. Like, oh, well, she's just a hard-nosed basketball player. You wouldn't be all like, why is she doing this? And you know what I'm saying? So
it's just like that nigga, what his name, Grayson. You remember, Grayson played, I think he played the Phoenix Sun. White boy. Played that Grayson. Grayson a dirty ass white boy. Dirty white player. Home down, try to go at your ankles. Home, everything. He just a hard-nosed defensive player. Exactly. He just hard-nosed.
Exact point.
And the black people looking at these folks like, nah, this a dirty ass white boy. This some dirty white boy shit he doing. Like, he doing the shit because he know he not motherfucking athletically equal to these niggas.
Yeah, as gifted.
Yeah. So he used all these little dirty ass little moves and shit like that. And it's just like, nah, he's just a defensive player. And it's just like, okay, y'all saying Angel Reese so sorry. She a sorry ass player. But shout out, I be looking at the stat. 17 and 18 rebounds. That ain't sorry, shout. No, I'm sorry, man. I don't care how many times y'all say she throw it up and get her rebounds and grab it. She
whatever,
and shit like that. Whatever you call it. I can understand that. That's if you keeping it in sports, cool. I can understand.
Yeah, cool, no problem.
That man, that shit that good.
Yeah, problem.
I respect that. Right. But you still had to be it, nigga. Giannis brother can't even get that.
Right.
Giannis brother can't even get on the fucking court
at all.
And he's sorry as fuck. And you trying to tell me that Angel Reese and Giannis brother in the same rim?
No, let's not do it. We ain't do it,
man. Come on.
And then like even Dave Portnoy came out, he was like, yeah, when she taunted in front of Caitlin Clark in the final, we hated that, yada yada. Oh, you mean the same way Caitlin Clark taunted in front of the girls in the previous game? And it's like I said, he started it off right, like, oh no, it's a sports thing. Like, oh, I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Cause I don't like Tom Brady as
he let him talk. And you're gonna see the true color.
Like, he started off. I'm like, oh, okay, I get that because I don't like Tom Brady. I but that was an on the field thing. Off the field, if I ever meet Tom Brady, I'd shake his hand. Like, like now, granted, I would bring up the 28-3 thing, but that's personal, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I don't hate him or dislike him as a man. I don't know him. But it's just like that hating Tom Brady is a sports thing.
Mm-hmm.
care less about him being white and rich, and I don't give two shits. Like
nobody don't care about that shit.
I hate him because of what he did to the guy. I hate that, but at the same time, I can't hate the man for life. Like
until that 2083 shit, I was a Tom Brady fan. I used to like Tom Brady.
Well, I was more of a Peyton Manning guy, so you know that's the other part.
You know I didn't like Peyton Manning. I liked Tom Brady, but it was just like after the 2083, shit, you on my shit list, my nigga.
Yeah, well, you kick rocks.
You out of here.
But then he went to Tampa. You can really kick rocks.
Yeah, but I still can admit he a great quarterback.
Yeah,
Quarterback.
Listen, the first ballot Hall of Famer. That doesn't even need to be a vote on that. You know, like
that nigga need a building. He need a section of the building.
Yeah, man, like, nah, we ain't finna do that. You know what I'm saying?
But it just with this the Papoose and shit, like all that shit, it's crazy that you gotta see that people feel like they have to go their route, y'all. It's just like damn.
It's
like, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, it's I when I saw Remy jump out, I was like, okay. And I didn't listen to it at first because I was just like, I heard a few lines and the whole broke thing, and then this, that, and third. I'm just like, all right, there's some. It's like a love and hip hop extra.
It's crazy. I just don't never see them. I don't never see them say shit. So when I see them,
that's what made it worse.
Shit look crazy here.
And then when I saw him, I said, "Oh my god!" Like, like, you know, this is like, oh wow, like what is man?
And then like behind closed, you start looking at this shit like, damn, niggas have to. It just depends on how you just act with this shit, man. How you. It's hard to explain. So it's just like how you go through life. You gotta just go through life the right way, the right as you can, and then just come when it's time to add all your shit. It's just like, motherfucker down, but they going for blood out there, man. That shit crazy, bro.
It's quite honestly one of the saddest things that's been going on.
Yeah,
as of late. It's not the saddest. Like it was just like, it's made worse only because it's like it's been like a new couple every other month. Like God, y'all okay.
But it's just like, and then you got to put that on top of all the shit that going on with Diddy. Like it's just like, Shawty, what the fuck is going on in this shit, Shawty?
Like
like I know niggas be like. I don't know. I don't think niggas be saying, "Hey, I'm tired of hearing about the Diddy shit," because I'm telling y'all right now, every week from now on, I think throughout the summer, we really gonna have to come here and really talk about this shit for a little bit, because it's just like
you're gonna have to, because
this shit is getting ugly and ugly every time, y'all.
There's still a month left.
Yeah,
it's still a whole month left of this court case, bro.
Like it just, I'm like
who else y'all got?
And I think they got a lot more, so
they got a lot more, bro. They got
a
lot more. I'm just like, oh my god, like what, you know? Because again, that like even Kid Cudi yesterday, was it yesterday?
Yeah, Cudi, yeah.
That whole thing, he's just like, and that's why I said it, like. Everybody look bad.
Yeah.
Everybody look bad. There's no like it was like, oh yeah, it's just all on him. It's like everybody coming off like, oh dang, y'all, okay.
Yeah. And then what I think his side trying to say, like, hey, listen, man, everybody down had a part of this shit. You know what I'm saying?
They really are.
You know what I'm saying?
They really are.
That's why they doing this shit. It's like everybody had a head in this shit. So
yeah, man.
It's a lot of people down, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like, when you look at the shit, it's just like, you gotta understand, man. And then a lot of people don't understand.
Yeah.
Just like we said before, niggas in that position and niggas in that, and his peers and shit like that.
Yeah.
Them niggas, they just don't abide by the same rules. So they just hear what it is.
Yeah, they just. Why would they? You know,
that's what I'm saying. Like it just like why would they, Shawty?
But at the same time, man, And I know it's more than him. We know
it just got to be in you when you get money like that.
Oh yeah.
It just got to be in you to be a normal nigga that treat everybody normal. You fuck with everybody.
Not everybody J. Cole and Kendrick.
Cause you don't have to. You don't have to no more.
Yeah.
At that point, it's just like, so I can treat everybody like shit. I don't give a fuck. They don't pay you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. These hoes gonna fucking suck. They gonna do what I want to do. They gonna do whatever I say, son.
And then because money and power is what it is, you always gonna have somebody following you.
Yeah.
Because you have the money and power.
Because
like,
it's
we done heard dirt about everybody. Everybody.
Yeah, it money to shit on people.
Yeah.
That's where the money at, Shawty.
Yeah.
That's where the money at, Shawty.
Like we
like the money right now is the shit on people.
Yeah. But
if you do that, you gonna blow up.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is we done heard dirt about every single person that's successful, got bread, yada yada yada. But then it's like they still got people following them. So they still got people like,
cause you always gonna find somebody, Shawty. You always gonna find somebody that think you did something wrong somewhere.
Yeah, absolutely.
You gonna take them one motherfucker.
Absolutely. And it's just been a crazy.
It's gonna keep getting crazy, so you know, man. We
got another week of May. Like, God,
man, we documented the whole 2024, so and that shit got crazy every week.
Now we're in 2025, and it's just
ramping up, so
like
we said the same shit last year at the same time.
Yeah,
so this shit getting crazy. You know, and then we was in the middle of the beef at this time, so it's just like
along with the election.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, this shit crazy. What?
Now you like, you know, it's what is this? It's May about to go in June. We halfway through the year, and it's like, hey, what's gonna be on the other half? So
we said the same shit last year. We said the same shit last year. So it's just like
real talk. You like, damn, what's gonna be on the other half? So
like, what the fuck going on, man? But it just like with shit like that.
Yeah,
I hate to say it, man. It just we in a new era, so they gotta accept this shit. We in a new era, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. They gotta be 1,000, and really ain't nobody gonna give you no pat on the back for that shit.
Right.
Cause like I'm looking at the Papoose shit, it's just like home, just like I did this and did that. So I'm just like, nigga, you were broke.
I heard that shit. I said, God.
Did you hear the shit about the woman shit? The woman who came home from prison and she stayed with them?
Oh Lord.
Nah, my goodness, man.
I ain't heard, boy.
He going to another level with that shit, Sean.
No, he got
like he walked in and the baby was on the bed while he forward. I said, oh my God.
Remy and the girl? Or?
Yeah, man.
Oh Lord.
That's why I told you, this shit finna get so bad.
Cause he was like, Shaw can't keep a leg closed. I said,
oh my goodness.
He was like, what he said? He said, oh yeah. He was like, that was the first time. He said, oh no, he was talking about the battle rapper.
Yeah.
I caught them yada yada, but this is not the first time. I said,
what? That's what I said. I said when I heard, I said,
not the first time. But hey, yo, and then. One of the first comments I read. Well, I mean, if he just broke in the house, I mean, what you expect her to do? Like I just said. The other one other girl, like, well, that just let you know, you know what I'm saying? The fact that he stayed that long, that just let you know he needed somebody to fund his life. Just that I just said.
But that's what I'm saying, Charlie.
I said, get the fuck out.
That shit is, Charlie, I'm telling you.
That shit,
default mental in a whole nother. Okay, these niggas mental in a whole nother level, Sean.
That
a whole nother level, Sean.
And don't get it twisted. I know everybody's different, so
yeah,
not everybody deals with infidelity the same way. I know people got family, so it ain't. You know, we try to make it sound easy, just to be like, fuck this bitch, we out here, yada yada. it's not that easy for everybody. You know what I'm saying? And I understand that. You know, sometimes men stay, sometimes women stay. It is what it is. We get it. But there's also times where you just like, God damn, bro,
like,
damn.
But that's what I'm saying. You never know what nigga going through, man. Just like,
yeah, you don't.
You can't put in pad no nigga, shout.
Yeah.
A lot of niggas. That, I mean, you know that what we trying to do. We trying it down. Hey, going through some shit. Come out. That what going on with you, boy? Shit, man, just you know what I'm saying. Just taking it easy, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying. So when I seen that's all I seen. When I seen all that shit, I'm like, damn. But hey, niggas ain't. You know how it is, child. Niggas ain't caring about what a man feel like. Niggas don't care about this shit. Niggas just like.
And in a sense, I'm kind of happy he came out, because can you imagine what the internet be like right now if it was just her talking? They'd have been crucifying that nigga.
Yeah. But a lot of people think like that anyway, though. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I think it'd have been worse. You know what I'm saying? I think it'd be way worse, because, you know, nowadays it just depends on, because you know, a dude might speak up for himself.
Yeah.
You got, you know what I'm saying, you got men and women that'll take up for the dude.
Yeah.
But same thing on the other side. You got men and women that'll take up for the woman. You know what I'm saying? You know who came to my mind when she was calling him broke? And she was like, oh, he broke, yada, yada. All the dudes that like, yeah, man, see, that's why you gotta have money for your lady. You know, you gotta take them get money gurus that be trying, you know, you gotta have at least 10,000 when you get, you know, when you get to the place to that first date, ask for a cash out. Like them were the first dudes that came to my head, because I know they around somewhere. They lurking, bro. They lurking.
Hey, man.
I tell you, man, you gotta at least gotta have 20,000 out here dating, you know. Just to have.
Nigga just had shot up. What the fuck, man?
I know
you remember that whole shit where they were saying like, if you broke, you shouldn't be dating. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, you got niggas that ain't had a hood for 6 months because they listening to what y'all niggas saying, man.
I was watching this one psychology thing where they were saying that, and the first time I heard something like this, Andre said it on what song was that? Oh, gangsta shit. When he was like, it's like me selling some dope because because my girlfriend wants to shop.
Yeah.
Wrong reason. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so the site thing I was watching, the guy was saying like, you know, if you're out here building yourself up and, you know, you getting money, you know, you getting right in the gym, and all the stuff that these dudes be talking about. He said, if you doing all that just to make you happy, that's the wrong reason for even doing it. Yeah. That's not the reason. That's not why you supposed to be doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
You should be doing this to get your head straight so you can validate yourself.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be doing none of that stuff to go seek validation from a woman. You know what I'm saying?
That shit crazy, man.
And that's what they be telling these dudes.
That shit is wild, man. Listen, man.
Like, you know, and like, I mean, that line from 3 Stacks always stuck with me, because I'm sitting there like, and I think it came around the time where I was thinking about selling dope. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That album came out. That album came out late. When was that? That was Tony. So that was what, like 90?
That was like 2001, something like that.
So I was still in high school, and then you had thought, you know, when I got it, so years later, when you know everybody's selling dope.
Yeah.
You think about it, but what would have been my reason? Yeah, to have some money, but the first thing I would have did back then was press the hoe, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, listen, press the hoe, like, I ain't putting money up for nothing.
Listen, man, we gonna continue this shit, man. I gotta take my daughter to the doctor, man. But
no, it's all good. It's all good.
Listen, man, we gonna continue on this, man.
And we're gonna have to.
and man, listen, there's been another episode. It's crazy out here. Y'all keep y'all head up, stay disciplined. And damn shit, man. We'll holler at y'all on the flip side, man.
Yeah.
you got no end remorse.
Yeah, I don't know.
No end remorse, man. But hey, man.
Y'all
We
be
out, man. All right, boy.
all right, bro.
Yeah.
Whether you like it or don't like it, learn to love it because it's the best thing going today.